Hello, lovely Leo, and a very warm welcome to your November 2019 forecast. So the month starts out on the 1st of the month with Mercury, planet that rules communication, transport, technology, going retrograde until the 21st. So what does this mean? Well, if you're watching this video before November starts, make sure you back up your hard drive. Any important information, make sure that you've saved it somewhere. Usually it can be a time when there may be delays when you are traveling, so make sure you leave a little extra time before embarking upon a journey to an important appointment. So generally for you, this Mercury retrograde happening in your 4th house. So this would not be the best time for signing a contract, to rent, to buy, anything to do with real estate and land. Now, if you've already started negotiations before the retrograde, they can complete during the retrograde. I would just suggest, however, that you check all the documents over very carefully. So if there are important deals and negotiations that do need to complete in this 3-week period, make sure maybe you have somebody else look it over, or you check it over several times. Don't be worried by Mercury retrograde. It's just sometimes a thing. If you do things at that time, you often have to repeat them. But it is a good time, with a lot happening in this 4th house for you this month, dear Leos, to rethink your environment, your home, your family. Is there something that needs to be communicated, to be shared? Do you want to move home? Do you want to make some changes in your home? Some renovations, some upgrades? What is it you'd like to do? Because during retrograde times, it's a wonderful time for thinking about ways in which you can reinvent that area once everything goes direct. So this is everything to do with your home, your family, your roots, your security. On the 2nd of the month, we've got Venus coming to join Jupiter in this 5th house of romance, of love, of enjoyment, of pleasure, of children. It's a good time for your creativity. This is a wonderful month for starting a new business, although you might want to put the plans in place during the retro and then get started after the 21st. But this can bring a new love into your life, and it can be a new love, i.e. a person, but also a new love, maybe painting or decorating or gardening or cooking or jewellery making, or fashion design, or whatever it is that turns you on, or music. On the 12th of the month, we've got a full moon happening up here, joining Uranus in your 10th house. This is getting you to look at your career, your work, what you do in the world. The full moon suggests often that maybe there are changes to be made, maybe a change of direction in your career. And if you don't have a career at the moment, you may have a realization of, this is really what I'd like to do. This is my new direction. For some of you, it may be a completion, an ending of one career or work direction, and maybe time to think of something new, something different. On the 20th of the month, we've got Mars coming into this 4th house. This is a great time for any renovations, upgrades, repairs, doing things around the house, cleaning, decluttering, anything like that is brilliant with Mars in that 4th house. On the 23rd of the month, the Sun comes into the 5th, and on the 26th, a lovely new moon in your 5th house. This is glorious. All these planets work very harmoniously together. So, towards the end of the month, good time for starting a new business, promoting a product or a service, or launching something new. It's a good time for being entertained, going to a concert, a play, a movie. Good time for doing something funny, something that gives you pleasure, that puts a smile on your face. That's why this is the house of romance. Because when you're in love, you've usually got a smile on your face no matter what's going on around you, no matter how bad the weather is. If you feel that in love feeling, it doesn't matter what the external world is doing. So how can you get that in love feeling? How can you engage that this month? That's what these planets are encouraging you to do. Maybe through your business, through your creativity, through having pleasure and more fun in your life, and through a lover. So I wish you a wonderful month. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing and subbing. Bye for now.